This has nothing to do with this day, but I was planning to spend my last week in Albania, but Albania is really hard to travel around in with public transport. You pretty much need a car because like buses kind of don't have a timetable. You can't pre-book buses. You kind of just have to go to the station and hope there's a bus kind of vibe, and that's a bit stressful. So I'm just trying to work out what to do. If I just skip Albania, if I fly somewhere else, if I fly into Albania and then ferry somewhere, or I don't know what to do. I just got to sweat. I'm feeling very emotional all the time and I don't understand why, but this is the setup. I'll be here for a few hours. I'm leaving the beach now because I'm getting roasted and I found more Aussie dudes to talk to. I'm trying to hide from the sun. I just got off my bus. I think it's 30 degrees. It's a bit hot. I've got a K-walk and I have an apartment to myself, which is fun. But also, I'm in the mood to like have a friend. So maybe I'll just have to be super friendly at the beach and find someone. Look at the mountains. I've made it to my studio. This is my bed. And I've got a kitchenette and a tiny little washing machine. So I'll do some washing and a bathroom and that's all. And it's nearly 5 o'clock and I'm really hot from the walk and I need to go get groceries, so I'm gonna go to the beach and then go to groceries.
She's caught up in a dream. She's still half asleep. But I find it kinda cute how she keeps a small change.
It's 9 o'clock and I was just on the phone to eat and I think I'm gonna head to the beach and just enjoy the beach, and then maybe in a few hours I'll come back and make some brunch or lunch. And the beach is only like down the street, so I can easily come back, maybe have a break from the sun when I do that because I don't want to get too burnt. And that's it, that's the plan for the day. Go for a run maybe in the afternoon, but we'll see how we go. I've moved into the shade because I'm not my 15-year-old self. I don't want to just scold myself for the rest of the trip, so shade it is for the rest of the day, I think. Okay, it's 11:30 and I'm going to make some shashuka for lunch.
Nobody knows what you think and can tell you so. She's caught up in.
Just got back from for a run and I'm so sweaty. It's just like really hot here. Like it's still like 30 degrees at like 9 o'clock at night. And you just sleep with like no blankets on, no anything on. At the moment I'm a bit bored with holidaying by myself because I feel like I am holidaying. It's like, imagine going to Broom's Head or Seal Rocks for like three weeks by yourself. Because I'll be at the beach for like a month by the end of this. That's a lot of beach time. And I don't want to get roasted because cancer's a legit thing that we need to think about. I just had cooked up some breakfast and I'm heading to the beach. It's kind of funny to think that technically I would have been in Athens and would be flying home in 2 days if I'd sticked with my original flight. And maybe I would have been ready, but it doesn't really matter. Would have, could have, should have, it's all the same. And I think volunteering on the island will be really good. And I've decided to do that, so that will be good. I found my spot in the shade. It's nice. It's a bit busy. I think the thing is, I think this is like lots of families come here. Like it's a family / older person's destination. There's like no hostel here, so I'd say there's probably not many backpackers. So it's been quite a lack of humans. Yeah, it's crazy to be honest. Anyway, that's okay. I'm just gonna stay up here for the rest of the day, I'd say, and just chill. Not much else going on. I've been a bit lame and I've just been napping. I haven't been napping, I've been lying here trying to sleep because I have a really bad headache. I missed my coffee in the morning. Anyway, so, and then I thought, and I was like sick of being at the beach, so, and I'm on a holiday, I can lie in bed if I want to. I've just went down for a swim. I thought the water might help my headache and just make me feel better about the day. It's still definitely there, but that's okay. I still feel good. I might make some dinner and then have an early night, I think. And then this is my last night, which I'm kind of relieved about. Like, there's nothing happening here. I'm keen to move on, you know? Guys, I'm in the pits of despair. I was running, and on my first run, I was like literally on my first like 500 meters, I fell over in front of everyone, and I kind of hurt my arm and like grazed this leg, but I was fine and I kept running. But it was like the trail was like a hike / trail, so it was like gravelly and stuff. And then I just like lost energy, so I just could not be bothered. So I sat down next to the beach and like I said, I ran 5Ks and just sat down. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna run back. So on my run back, I fell over again. And it hurt my hand and it ruined my phone and it doesn't work. So I don't even have a phone either. I'm so exhausted. I just feel like I can't do it anymore. I feel so lonely. And it's a Sunday. It's a Sunday, so no phone shops are open, and I'm supposed to be leaving today. And I've had my work as well. I think also I was supposed to be leaving tomorrow, and I think I would have loved to be leaving tomorrow. I feel like my heart is really heavy. Like I'm lonely and I'm just sad all the time at the moment. I want to go. I don't know what to do. I'm so weary. I have composed myself. I could still cry any second, but I haven't, so that's good. I went and found a local and asked them to look at phones on Facebook Marketplace for me, but there was only 2 in the area and they were very expensive. So my hope is to catch my bus to Dubrovnik without my ticket, my QR code, and just say, hey, my name's Morgan, can you see? Yeah, that's me. And then once I'm in Dubrovnik, find someone to help me get to my accommodation. I get in at 6:30, but it doesn't get dark till 9, so that gives me 3 hours to find someone. Anyway, cheers to travelling. What a dream. I'm determined to be okay. One thing in life that Grandma has taught me is that if you have fresh washed hair, then you can literally conquer or feel like you can conquer any situation. So I've washed my hair, feel instantly better. I've had a shower. It's 12 o'clock and I'm okay. I'm just emotional about random things. I do think that there's a lesson to be learned in this. I think God is saying, Morg, stop depending on your phone. Stop depending on your phone for safety, for assurance, for connection. I'm the connection you need. I don't know, that sounds cheesy, but I genuinely think there's something in it. So I think it's something I should probably start taking notice of it. It's an expensive lesson to learn because phones, every phone, you know, costs a bit of money, but I think there's definitely a lesson to be learned, and I'm learning slowly. So Anyway, it's 12 o'clock and I asked for a late checkout so I can, last night luckily when my phone was working, so I have 2 more hours here, so I'm just gonna eat some breakfast and lunch and then pack and then wander to the bus stop. We'll see how it goes. Oh, it's a bit scary, but it's okay. Okay, I've done all the dishes and I've packed, but this arm is sore, a bit sore, but I think it should be okay. I think I've just jolted it because I think I landed on it. I just think it's hilarious, like literally I just should give up my running career. On my second run, that's when I was attacked by a dog. On my second run, that's when I like fully smashed my phone. I think I'm just not supposed to be a runner. So silly. Anyway, I'm gonna be okay and I'm feeling good because it means that I need to chat to people and find people to help me. I'm not depending on just the morgue. The perks of solo travel, like I love solo traveling, but then these are like the things that you don't think about when you're at home about solo traveling. Like you have no backup plan ever. Like if I was traveling, I'd have like Elion and Mad's phone or Lara's phone or someone's phone. That's okay. I think I'm like becoming a strong person actually though. Like even though it's been tough, I'm not crying and I could still be crying, or I could just be absolutely stressing out. And I'm like, the thing is, my aunts had to travel without a phone, like, so why is the younger generation so incapable of doing anything without technology? Anyway, that's just my little ramble while I'm on the way to the beach. The other cool thing is that I literally can just go back to Hobart whenever I need to, which is the hostel that I'm volunteering at. And you'd probably just be like, oh, more. Here, sit down and volunteer and do nothing and I will look after you. Anyway, my arm's sore. But it's okay. I'm going to find a friend at the hostel and they can help me. I feel weary. That's okay. I'm okay. The guy let me on the bus, which was great, and also I was sitting next to a French girl and she helped me get to my accommodation. I'm at my accommodation now, but there's no one at the reception desk and it says to check in, use this WhatsApp, so awkward. My arm and shoulders and back are really aching, so I actually think I have hurt myself a little bit, but hopefully in the morning it's better. It's pretty nice. I'm in Dubrovnik, by the way, and I've got my dinner for the next 2 nights, so really things are looking up. I've got pasta, I've probably got a phone tomorrow, and it's good to have a phone free day, really. It's around 9 o'clock and apparently the hostel owner knows how to get cheap phones, so he's going to pick me up, which seems dodgy. It's okay. But it's not even confirmed if he is picking me up, so I'm just going to sit here and wait for him to maybe come, and then he's going to take me to a phone shop or something. I don't know. And if that fails, then I'll walk around the city and try and find a phone. But it's a small city, so it's pretty doable. So yeah, I'm just going to wait and see what happens. So fingers crossed we get somewhere. I just checked my balance and I have 247 euros in my account. So, and I've got some cash. That's enough to buy a phone, I think. And so at this point it's just a waiting game. I'm just waiting on the steps of my hostel with like a really bad coffee. But oh, I just want to get it done. I'm not very good at waiting around for people. Today has been crazy. So it's now 3 o'clock and the owner never turned up to take me to the phone shop. So I got the help of a guy from the hostel and he has a working phone. So he went on Facebook Marketplace and found an iPhone for me to buy, but the iPhone was an hour and 40 minutes away. So I said that I'd pay like an extra 50 euros for the guy to bring it to me. And then I looked at my bank account, and the iPhone's 200 euros plus 250. I looked at my bank account and I had 247 euros there, but I also had cash, so I had enough money. And then I went to get the money out, and it was saying that like there's no money there, but then like I look at my balance and it said there was money. So I was like freaking out. I was a bit stressed, and the guy was like he's like gonna come at any moment, and I had no cash. And then the guy from the hostel was leaving at 3:30. So like then we had to take my SIM card, put it in his phone, download my banking app, and then from the banking app I had to then we had to like get the code from my SIM card to get into my banking app. When I get there, I realized that like accommodation for like the next 2 days had charged my card, so then there was no money sitting there, so I had to transfer the money, go to the ATM, finally get the ATM money out. The guy from the hostel has left, and I'm just waiting for the phone guy to rock up. So I'm very sure he's gonna rock up. But I'm still phoneless, so in the next few minutes, next half an hour, I should have a phone, hopefully. But it's just been a bit stressful, because I was like, the ATM wasn't working, the phones are super expensive in Croatia, so expensive. Secondhand phones don't really, like, there's hardly any secondhand phones. And then I went to like a phone shop today, and like they only had iPhone 15s, which were like 1,000 euros, so like 1,000, like nearly $2,000, and I was like, it's mental. Anyway, it's been a crazy day, and I think it's gonna be okay. I've got a phone, and it doesn't look that bad, and I'm happy. Phew. Another disaster, and it improves. I don't know how we do it.
Well, I'm not too sure.
This is the juiciest thing I've ever eaten in my life.
I adore, and so when she wakes up in the sun and everybody's on.
The old city is like a fortress. You can walk around the whole wall, and it's really cool apparently, but it's 35 euros. And like, I'm not gonna pay 60 bucks to walk around the wall, but it would be like really cool. But like, not worth it for that money. That's mental.
Coffee to drink, no time to think, no time to look at pretty things. She said to me that all negativity makes the world go around. She says that fantasies are the way to go, 'cause nobody knows what you're thinking can tell you so. She's caught up in a dream. She's still half asleep, but I find it kinda cute how she keeps a small change in a little back pocket for coffee kind of days, for half strength skinny flat whites and macchiatos, cappuccinos, say lattes with Zimo, coconut milk. What's up? Well, I'm not too sure.
We're hiking back down, but it's really slippery, and we're both scared of falling.
In the sun and everybody's on the ride. She puts on the coffee, so
We didn't time it very well. We're hiking back in pitch black.